Okay, so Emily, you were in a cheating relationship.
Yes, I was cheated on a couple times.
And you wanted to talk about men in relationships justifying following IG models.
Oh, yes, because my ex did this whenever I would bring it up. Like, I'm sure people like here have gone through it. Like, he followed probably over 100 different random IG models, and they would have OnlyFans, and that none of them looked like me. They all were blonde and like just super bigger,
white.
just way bigger boobs and ass, like just didn't look like me. And so I would tell him to stop following them, and he got super mad at me and just flipped the entire situation on me, calling me crazy, saying I was obsessing over it, that it's unnecessary to ask a man to not look at something like that because it's just there. So I was just wondering, like, would you guys, if a woman asked you to unfollow all of the ladies on Instagram, like, is that unnecessary or is that valid?
Q, do you want to go first and then I'll go?
I've been in this situation plenty of times. It's something that if I feel I want to do, I'll do. But a lot of times I say it's inevitable because it is just there. And you have to be rational about it. You have to understand that he's not going to get those women. Men are attracted to novelty. They're attracted to a variety of things. And sometimes it's just one of those things that you have to sweep under the rug, pick your battles, and let it be, because he's not going to stop doing it. I understand you want it to make you happy, like you want it to mean something to you, like, oh yeah, you want me to stop doing it, I'm going to stop doing it. But he understands that it's harmless and he's never going to be with those women. So it's trying to control something that really is out of your control, and you shouldn't be too invested in. Like, you shouldn't be concerned about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it hits you really hard because, like, I could never look like them. And
I understand, but
like, why
you
would
also have to see, and that's another thing, you also have to understand he's still attracted to you too. See, a lot of times y'all start to compete, y'all start to compare. Oh, you like this, so that must mean that's only what you like. But that's not only what he likes. He's still attracted to you too. So the fact that he's still attracted to you, you just have to remember that.
But I definitely see how it could be, like, disrespectful. Like, I would feel disrespected if my man was, like, liking pictures of, like, girls. Because I don't have big tits. I don't have a big ass. So, like, if my man was liking pictures, like, solely and only following girls who, like, looked the exact opposite of me, I would take that as a hint that, like, that he's settling for me, and that that's what his, like, real fantasy is.
I think he is settling for you because you
No, I'm talking about in your situation.
Oh,
my man doesn't do that.
Well, I was gonna say, like, same with me. With my ex-boyfriend, it was the same thing. Like, he would like the complete opposite of me, and
like,
then like he'd be like, oh, like, what do you think about a boob job or all this?
He would say that, girl. That's weird. That's weird.
One of your exes said he wanted you to get a boob?
Yeah, the 3-year-long ex. He'd talk about it all the time.
Was he gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
But no.
No, ew.
Yeah, thank God you didn't.
Yeah, no.
Not worth it. Not worth it for a guy.
Well, definitely. So I'll answer your thing in just a sec, but just to respond to Sydney's thing, first off, good for you for not going through with that. I think that, look, if a guy likes a woman with fake breasts, search that out, but don't like try to either, if you're in a relationship with a girl, don't like start like trying to suggest that she undergo plastic surgery operation that she otherwise wouldn't. I just feel like that's kind of fucked up.
For sure.
Definitely.
And look, if you like girls with big giant fake tits, you can go
go
find that. But if your girl doesn't have, like, just, I don't know, like her the way she is, I guess. But and my personal thing when it comes to plastic surgery, and I've said this a bunch of times on the show, we talked about it last show, I'm not a fan of plastic surgery, don't like it. I would prefer, if a girl was totally flat, I'd prefer her that way than with big giant fake tits. If a girl had a little belly, I'd prefer that over lipo belly. If a girl had a small upper lip, I'd prefer that over lip fillers. If she had a small butt, I'd prefer that over a BBL. So yeah, it's definitely unfortunate that that your boyfriend tried to pressure you into that. But
in all fairness, he was on drugs.
Oh, well,
So-
yeah.
That is true.
That is true.
He was
definitely.
on. Was that the cocaine one or the Xan one?
The cocaine one.
Oh, yes.
And he already had schizophrenia, so imagine being on cocaine.
Oh,
and
wow.
having schizophrenia.
Yeah, so don't.
You had your
Not a
hands
good
full,
mix.
for sure.
Oh yeah, I did have my hands.
Oh,
full.
sorry, right. And BLM, big labia matter. So like labiaplasty too. Like that's haram. So, okay. To answer your thing, so my stance on this, and the thing is I don't relate really to guys who follow a lot of women on Instagram, because as somebody who doesn't follow anyone on social media, like you can look at my personal Instagram page, I just follow the whatever page. The whatever page just follows my personal Instagram. So I'm not liking girls' photos ever. I'm not like scrolling on TikTok like, oh, she's hot, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I think I'm just too busy actually making things happen in my own life to give a fuck about what anybody else is doing, or some hot chick somewhere that would never give a fuck about me or give me her time of day. So, especially some like plastic Instagram chick. It's like, so yeah, I don't know. I think probably I would say the best option though for a girl who doesn't want to deal with that sort of situation would be date men that aren't like from the get-go, look at their Instagram, and if they're
like don't have social media, or like
they have a limited social media presence, like see who they're following.
Yeah, like you asked her, like if you asked her to delete her social media, would she do that? Like if a guy I was dating asked me to do that and he did it too, like I would feel like that's the best thing ever, because I just feel like technology really ruins a strictly monogamous relationship. Yeah. And it'd be better.
Well, it's good that you at least have that view. I feel like a couple weeks ago we reacted to some video where a girl was saying, related to what this conversation we're having, that it's worse for a guy to be liking and following girls on Instagram than it is for her to be posting revealing or provocative photos on her Instagram. And I think those two are kind of...
I feel like they're equal. I think they're equal.
Well, I mean, I actually think probably the posting...
Yeah, it might be more because the guy could also post himself.
What's
and
that?
I feel like, yeah, the girl might be a little worse in that situation because the guy could be posting himself already. Like, he could do that, but he's not. He's only liking photos. But the girl, she's like saying, hey, like inviting people to, you know.
Yeah, so, I mean... I'm thinking that my whole thing, though... Well, okay, question for you. Let's say you and me were dating, and I asked you to delete or to private or delete your social media, not party at all, no drinking, no drugs, no clubs, no bars, would you?
Yeah, if I had my own land to like live freely. Yeah, because then what if I couldn't go out, then yeah, we'd have to be...
No, you can like go to the farmer's market.
Right.
Oh,
Go to
true,
the grocery
true.
store.
Yeah, I would do it. I would do it. If a guy had all of that and like mules, land, all that stuff
No,
for me, I would do
that's what you
it.
bring to this hypothetical ridiculous scenario.
But you have to bring some too. I would delete my social media.
I'll take
Yeah.
care of everything, all the money.
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
But like, for the right guy. Yeah.
We are engaged. I'm just saying. So, and you smoke weed, right? How often do you smoke weed?
Maybe like twice a week.
Yeah, you gotta cut that shit out. It's done. Okay.
Not even on like Christmas.
What?
Smoking
No.
on Christmas is
Or my
crazy.
birthday.
Definitely not on Christmas.
I was like, smoking on Christmas is crazy. That was Jesus' birthday.
I love smoking on Christmas.
Oh god.
So, but I would just say advice to the ladies. Like, I think dudes who are gonna be simping, who are simping or thirsting over IG thoughts, probably aren't a good bet for dating, relationship, etc. Like, I don't know. And also, just a message to the men: why are like, I don't know about you, Q, but like, I'm not on Instagram like cooming over hot chicks on Instagram. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm the same way, because I understand that. I mean, they're empty. They're empty. I don't want to date them. I wouldn't date them. It's definitely visually stimulating. I'd be disingenuous if I said I get absolutely nothing when I see it, or I don't really follow those kind of pages. But like, if I see it, it's like, oh shit. Instantaneously, I mean, my brain sees it, it processes it, registers it. So, but other than that, I'll just be like, scroll to the next. I don't really, invest too much in it. Not liking, spamming. I don't slide in women's DMs or anything like that. So,
Yeah, but I feel like in my ex's situation specifically, since we were so young, I think he just overindulged a little bit. So, yeah, I feel like some guys where it's like couple here and there, but if your following is only IG models, like, you have a problem.
I mean, my whole thinking is like, as a guy, I don't know, I'm kind of old school. Maybe it's because I'm a bit on the older side, but if I didn't do what I do now, I probably wouldn't have an Instagram. I would not have an Instagram. But I kind of have to some degree, out of necessity. I don't have to, but it's helpful business-wise. Otherwise, I would not be on Instagram. But gentlemen, my recommendation to you is, if a girl on Instagram that you're following or liking her photos, you don't know her, and she would not otherwise respond to your DM, and newsflash, like, they're not going to respond to your DM. Why are you following them? Why? Just stop it.
They
It's
just
the
like
fantasy.
the content.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's the fantasy.
They like the content.
I think it's
entertaining.
dopamine.
They
It's
like
the- you're
what
right.
content?
Dopamine.
They
It's
like
the
to
fantasy.
worship us.
What is the
Yeah.
what is the content?
They like the
Oh,
content.
Here's my titties. Here's my ass.
Yeah.
What is the what content?
We're pretty girls.
Very riveting.
They
Look,
like looking at pretty
yes,
girls.
It's pleasant to look at an attractive woman, but
Is that
like,
not what social media is for? To look at pretty things and like it and scroll.
Don't you want to talk to a pretty
you need
girl
dick
every
discipline,
day?
gentlemen. Gentlemen, dick discipline. Stop following these chicks. Stop liking their shit. Go surf or something. I
Some
don't
guys
know.
don't use their dick to call a girl pretty. I mean, I look at girls and I'm like, oh, cute. I like that. I like it, and then I move on with my day.
We
you
have
a
a-
girl.
Okay, what if I was a boy?
It would be different.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's how we
So
are.
you're saying men are
That's how we're
trash
wired.
and slimy and they can't control their dicks?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What? He
That's
didn't
not
say
what
that
I'm
at
saying
all.
at
I mean,
all.
I
I'm
think a
saying
guy
men
can
are.
scroll
I'm
and
saying
be
men
like,
are
cute.
wired to sexually respond to visual stimuli.
Yeah, but I think a guy can also be like cute, like I love my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Can what?
That's-
Like cute, like it, scroll.
How would you know that if you're not a guy?
I just think sometimes I'm a guy, and I think I know.
So you're a they them.
Oh my god.
No. Bangs. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I mean, I
My pussy's so
yeah,
perfect. So it's
that
like,
it-
yeah.
Gentlemen, you know what? Here's a challenge to the chat. If any of you, get on your phone. If any of you right now are following any hot girls on Instagram that you don't know in real life, that would never talk to you, that would never respond to a DM, just unfollow them. Boom. I don't know. Whatever. Okay,
Q,
so
wait, Q, you follow women, right? But you,
What?
when you were dating your main, did you follow other girls?
Yeah, a few.
And-
Just a few, but
but
most
you-
of them
yeah.
I've talked to personally.
What about the ones you didn't? Like you like their photo, you move on with your day. You're not like, oh my God, I
Yeah,
want to fuck you.
I'm desensitized.
Okay.
So I'm desensitized.
Aren't we
I don't,
all?
Yeah, I don't look at other women on Instagram and get aroused.
That's what I'm saying.
or
Like
anything
guys
like
can do that.
But
I'm just like,
also
dope.
I don't represent the average guy. I have a lot
Okay,
more
yeah.
experience with women. I have a lot of attractive women who I've dated, who I've been with. So it's not the same high. It's like been there,
Yeah.
done that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can you like one of your friends? You say you follow like girls that you like used to talk to, or whatever. Like if it's like one of your homies, and you're like, damn, like cute. Like you can just like it and like move on and be like, damn, like as a friend, like dope, like you look good.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
you're sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
W.
guys, please just unfollow everyone. I think we have a simping epidemic and we have a hoe epidemic. And they're both like
And it's ruining
converging.
Poor Dimit.
And it's,
Hoflation.
there's hoflation. It's not good.